Venetian apricot chicken. Voila. That's what it looks like. You get great portion size Olive Garden, sometimes more than I'd like you to get. But that stated, this I think is a smaller portion size than most. It's got a lot of great nutrition in it, and we found it in the garden fare section of Olive Garden's menu. It offers all these healthier options. Now, I'll tell you about this. It's got 400 calories and 7 grams of fat, both very respectable. The grilled chicken is fantastic, and generous side of fiber-rich veggies are a much better choice than the starch that a lot of folks get in these meals. So, Danielle, you went through the entire menu, and you guys chose this as your favorite item. Why is that?
Well, I loved the pairing of the savory chicken with a sweet, tangy apricot sauce. I thought that was really unexpected and unique, and it gave it a sort of a bright lightness to the dish. And on top of it, we also had not one, but 2 vegetables. Yeah. So we had broccoli. On top of that, we had the Roma tomatoes with the Italian seasoning. It was a really satisfying dish. All right.
The next healthiest meal made for your favorite chain restaurants is Ruby Tuesday's Spaghetti Squash Marinara. Ruby Tuesdays doesn't always offer nutritional information on their restaurants. For that reason, you got to look online before you go. But they do offer a fit and trim section of their menu that offers healthier options. The Spaghetti Squash Marinara, I checked it on the web, 257 calories, 12 grams of fat. Scott, your thoughts?
You know, I think we were both really surprised how much we both liked this dish.
We love this.
It was a vegetarian dish, first of all. A really nice spicy sauce, which we both enjoyed. But it was really offset with the sweetness and the texture of the spaghetti squash. It was a really good dish. We were really pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm always proud when people do innovative things like that. And it tricks your palate, which works well. Okay, the next healthiest meal made for your favorite chain restaurant is Red Lobster's Rock Lobster Tail. That is a pretty presentation. Now, Red Lobster has a lighthouse menu. Lighthouse, like you wait less if you eat it. But for calorie-conscious customers, I like the Rock Lobster dish because the lobster is a great source of low-cal protein. Now, listen, asparagus is great too, but here's the thing that was most amazing for me about this. This dish had the lowest amount of calories of any of the selections, 150 calories, and had only 4 grams of fat. It can take you a long way. Danielle, what do you think about this dish?
Well, ironically, this is our favorite dish.
It was.
By far, yeah. I'm typically a claw girl, and rock lobsters don't have big claws that you eat, so I really didn't think I would like this dish. But the tail, it was so sort of moist and tender and fluffy. I don't know if they
if you're a vegetarian, I'm sure there's other alternatives you can find on chain restaurants' menus. You might have to research a little. You could find replacements for the meat dishes if you're vegetarian, I'm sure.
Let's be honest, folks, it's very easy to go overboard at a pizza restaurant. But I love Pizzeria Uno's low-cal, 5-grain thin crust pizzas. It's a smart way for them to modify their usual foods. So it's got 310 calories and 16 grams of fat per serving. Danielle, this is one that you guys disagreed with.
Yeah, this is where we butted heads. I like the roasted eggplant because I felt like I usually like pepperoni or sausage on my pizza, and I thought the eggplant was meaty and substituted for that, and also had sun-dried tomatoes.
You know, what I like about this Mediterranean pizza is really fresh basil. The spinach is great. The Kalamata olives are proper olives. It's not something you're getting from a can. The feta cheese on top of it was great. But also the 5-grain crust is something I really appreciated as well.
Well, you heard it from the experts, folks. They love the taste. I like the nutrient contents. You can find healthy foods in restaurants you go to. Make the right choices, and that way they can come back to you with better ideas. Up next, my ultimate short list. The only 5 beauty products you will ever need to look and feel great.